What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching your girl Spice and the channel's name is Dee's World. How you doing? So we're here with another segment. Today I am going to show you how to do oven jerk. Now if I had a pan, I'll be doing that outside, but we ain't got a pan, so we're gonna take it to the oven, right? So first things first, we've washed our hands. However, because I'm gonna be getting in there and doing all of that stuff, we've got gloves. Okay, so let me tell you what I've done, right? So I've got some chicken and I've got a whole heap of chicken. A whole heap of chicken, right? So I'm gonna go through a step-by-step guide of what I've done from start to finish. But today is seasoning day because you know we gotta season that for a whole night and leave it in the fridge. You get me? So we got to season it, leave it in the fridge, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow and then I'm gonna show you what to do. But here's the first part of what we're doing. Right, so I got a whole heap of chicken because I've got a whole heap of mouths to feed. And if you know your girl Spice, you know I can't cook small. Right, remember the last video I had a whole heap of mouths. Okay, so guys, make sure you wash and clean your chicken. Very important, right? I washed my chicken with lime, salt and vinegar. You got to get all of that slime off, because if you're a cook or if you're just cooking for the first time, you know chicken can be a really dirty meat. Look at that, absolutely clean, right? I've washed my chicken with lime and salt and vinegar, right? Now some of you might see some of these burn marks here. What I do also is I burn the hairs off my chicken. Now I'm not taking off no skin. Just jerk chicken, even baked chicken, you got to make sure that skin stays on your chicken, because if you take it off, you're gonna have a dry ass chicken. And we don't want no dry chicken, we want juicy, succulent, lick your fingers chicken. You get me? Right, so we also got our headscarf on because remember, we're in the kitchen, cover your hair, okay? Right, so we've washed our chicken, we've burned off the hairs. So anybody that's eating chicken by me, you can lick your fingers, you can eat the skin, you can bite the bone, because you know that well washed and that well seasoned, right? So you can do all of that stuff, all right? So that's our washed chicken. Yes, it's a whole pan of chicken, because I told you, your girl don't cook small. And if I'm gonna cook this thing. Hey, right. So we have, first of all, our special seasoning, right? Homemade green seasoning. This right here. If you want to see a video of how to make that, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know that you want to see how to make that original 100% organic green seasoning. Yeah, we're gonna put that there in that. What I'm going to add to this green seasoning is a bit more garlic. I mean, it has garlic, onion, ginger, peppers, hot pepper, spring onion. It's got the whole shebang. If you want to know, you know what to do. Leave your comments below. The more requests I get, you're gonna get to know how to do it. All right, we're gonna add some all-purpose seasoning. We're gonna put some chopped garlic in there as well. We've got some Badia complete seasoning, right? I'm gonna get the Badia tropical seasoning, right? Because we got to flavor up this thing. We got some crushed pimento or allspice. I've crushed that up, okay? We've got some hot and spicy seasoning here. We've got some paprika powder. We're putting some black pepper in there. We've got the Chief chicken seasoning straight out of Grenada. We've got some jerk seasoning from Chief as well, from Grenada. Because you know I'm a spice girl, so anything I do, I have a little spice in it to represent my country, right? And then we've got the big bad. Yes, I've got a big pan. Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. This one is hot and spicy. Now, because I cook a lot and I also cater, I get it big and ready. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix these things in here, and we're going to make a big kind of, you know, because we're going to rub up everything. You understand? We're going to rub that up in the chicken. So we're going to put, this is a tablespoon here, so we put like tablespoon and a half. Now guys, I don't measure seasoning, yeah, so I'm very sorry I can't tell you exactly how much, but I'm putting to taste, yeah. So I've got some Maggi all-purpose here that I'm going to put in here. Now you'll notice I haven't put it straight on the chicken, and this is because you will see what I'm going to do. I'm going to rub up the chicken, yeah. So I've put some all-purpose in there. I'm going to put a little bit of the jerk in there, some jerk seasoning. Right, now we're doing chicken, so we're going to put some of the chicken seasoning in there. Right. Guys, if you could smell what spice is cooking, Jesus. Some ground black pepper in there. Okay, now I like spicy things. I mean, it's up to you in terms of how much seasoning or what type of seasoning you choose, but I like to flavor up the thing. And if anyone has had spice these jerk chicken, then you know the thing turn up. Some hot and spicy. So we're gonna put, now I don't put salt in there because they have salt in it already, and my green seasoning have salt in it as well. So you don't want to make the thing too, you just want to have enough taste and enough flavor. You don't want to make it too salty. Okay, so you might be thinking, oh, that's a lot of seasoning, but trust me when I tell you, the thing turn up differently. Yeah. Woo, let me try and open this here. Try and open this. So I got my daughter in the kitchen with me. She's watching me, which is good because you have to teach the children, right? So this is how it comes, right? And the jerk seasoning is down there, so I'm going to use a spoon and dig that up there. So you've got some jerk seasoning. I'm going to put that in there with that. Now that is what I'm going to put in there. I mean, me like the jerk flavor, but some people might say that's too much, whatever. I mean, you put it to taste. As you can see, I don't measure seasoning. It's very hard for me to measure seasoning, so I could tell you what to put in there, but unfortunately I can't tell you exactly how much and how much. But I would say put it to taste, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna mix all of this together, guys. We're gonna mix all of that together. Watch there. Oh my God. If you lot could just smell this. Oh, and you see that we're gonna leave this overnight. Jesus, you see when that come to cook, everybody's gonna lick their fingers. So there we have it, guys. Now, as I said, I didn't put loads and loads. I put enough jerk seasoning, what I think. And if I want to add some more, I'm going to add some more. But I'm going to get a little spoon. Don't video. And I'm going to taste it. Perfect. Brilliant. Oh my God. The jerk is just enough because I don't want the kids to say, it's pepper, it's too spicy, mommy, you put too much. But trust me, it have a little kick, but it tastes beautiful. When this season and stay overnight, oh my God, the neighbors are gonna come knocking. Neighbor, neighbor. So what I've also done, guys, if you can notice, I've dropped the chicken with the knife. I've scored it, yeah? So I've scored the chicken, right? And the reason I've scored the chicken is because when I'm going to rub up the seasoning in the chicken, the seasoning is gonna well soak inside the chicken. You see, I scored it in the front and also the back. Well, you can hardly see the back, but I scored it. Let me show you. See, scored up the chicken, right? So this is what we're gonna do. I have my gloves on. All of the seasoning is going in here. Don't be afraid to get your hands in there, right? So I'm gonna rub up the chicken. This is what I'm gonna do for each, and I'm gonna put some in there like that and rub up the chicken. All right, when I've done one, rest it to the side. Next one. Don't be afraid. When you're cooking, you mustn't be afraid to get your hands in there, you know. But because I'm doing this, I put my gloves on, you know. As I said, sometimes I don't wear gloves because as long as you have clean hands and your nails are cut, you don't have no nail polish on, because you know, when you're cooking certain foods and stuff, you know, you can't be wearing nail polish and them things there. You have to, and your nails can't be long. Cooking in the kitchen, you have to ready for dirt up your hands and, you know, get that chicken seasoned well nice. So guys, what are your plans for Easter? Easter is coming up. What do you have plans? Let me know your plans. You know what I mean? As for me, when I say, well, I don't even, what am I talking about? What your plans? We locked down. I tell you, what are your plans? well, yes, what's your plans? What are you cooking then? You know, I should say that instead of what's your plans. What you're cooking for the Easter? You know, while you're cooking up something nice. You know, do you want to try the jerk chicken? But Easter is all about fish, you know, and giving thanks. Yeah, the kids have Easter as all about chocolate and Easter eggs. But as you can see, I'm rubbing up the chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna put it in the fridge overnight and let that well soak in. Yeah, and you see all of this good. Oh, look at that. Sure, look at that, all that good seasoning going in there. And we're gonna put it all in the back of the chicken because we scored up the chicken, remember? So we just take seasoning and rub it up. If you can smell this seasoning in here, oh my god. You see how clean my chicken is? I clean it really good. Now chicken, as I said, chicken can be a very slimy meat, have a lot of slime and fat on the meat, and you have to make sure that you clean it up nice and properly. Yeah, wash your chicken with lime, salt and vinegar. Okay, so now that every one of them is rubbed up and seasoned, look at that, guys, what a beauty. So we're gonna put that in the fridge. Let me take my gloves off. And guys, as you know, like I tasted my seasoning before, don't be afraid to taste it, because you know, you're the one that has to know what the seasoning tastes like. If it has too much salt, if you don't have any salt at all, you know, to add as you go along. That's what I said. Season your meat to taste, yeah? So this is what it looks like. And this is what we're gonna put in the fridge till tomorrow. We're gonna come right back.
Day 2.
So we had our chicken, people say marinating, but if I'm honest, that's not my words. I don't use marinating. We had our chicken soaking in the seasoning from last night, yeah? I'm different, right? So here it is from last night. So you know this I got taste boom bang. Let me take one for the road, boom bang. Right, so we're gonna put some in our pan here. We've got our oven preheating. It's currently on 275, just preheating. All right, so usually if I was doing baked chicken, I would kind of like oil the pan, but what I'm gonna do is maybe just spray the oil on it. But I don't want to put too much because you know this is jerk. So we're gonna put this like so, like so, in our pan. That's a big one. Look how juicy. The seasoning. This one can probably go in there like so. There we go. Oh, this is a small one as well, so we put this one in here like so. We're gonna find space for this one, yeah. Where are we gonna put him? I think we might squeeze him in here. Squeeze them in there, and the seasoning, the rest of the seasoning, we're just going to rub on it. It's a bit of water, so we don't want that because we don't want the chicken is going to make its own gravy, its own water, so we don't want to add excess water, so we just take, there we go. Okay, and some people say not to cover it, but I'm going to cover it for a little bit because I want it to steam. I want the chicken to steam and kind of cook through. So then when I take off the foil now, right, that is when we're going to let it get brown and take its lovely color, yeah? But we want it to cook through for now. And these are quite some big chickens, yeah, so we want it to cook through properly so that when we break that open we don't see no blood, we don't see no redness, and you know, everything airy and nice. Okay, so let me just, I'm gonna cover this up and I'm gonna put this in the oven. See you on the Alright guys, so I fold them up, right? So as I said, some people may not want to put foil on it because they might want to leave it open, but I don't want my chicken to be dry. You know, I want it to be juicy. Well, it's going to be flavoursome. There's no question about that. But I don't want it to be dry. I don't want to bust your head with the chicken. I want you to enjoy the chicken. Because if you leave it open, you know, you want, I don't know, it's your choice, you know. Do what you feel like. If you feel like you want to leave it open, that's up to you. But me, I'm going to cover it for a minute, let the chicken steam through and cook through, and then I'm going to remove the foil. So we're going to come back in about half an hour or so, remove the foil and let it take its color in. We're going to turn the chicken over, let it get brown on the other side first, and then we're going to flip it over. Yeah, so let's go. Let's put this in the oven. Tell you, the girl Spice, we do it big. Watch out. Look how much, you would have think I'm cooking for a christening, but you know what? That's me. I don't do small, baby. Do you understand? I don't know how to do smalls. Check out your girl Spice Infusions. We do catering and we do functions and all of these things, and I just can't do small. That's why when my family's got functions, they always say, yeah, line up. All right, so that's in the oven, guys. We'll come back in about half an hour and see what the process is. Yeah,
a few moments later,
I'm gonna show you how I make my jerk sauce, right? Those of you who's tasted it already at functions that I may have catered for, you know my sauce is the one. Yeah, so just like up the thing, share up the thing, comment and subscribe. You understand? Big up your girl. Big up your girl. Hello. All right, enough of that. Let's do the sauce. So today we're gonna put some little ketchup. So we're just gonna open that. I'm gonna put some ketchup in there. Right. Remember, I don't do measurements. I'm very sorry if you really wanted a measurement. I cannot do measurements, but you can have a look at the quantity, you know, just to give you an example. So this is rich and smoky barbecue sauce. Yeah, so I like that smoky, or you can get the honey. They have the honey one as well. Yeah, so I put some barbecue sauce in there. Right. Lord God, I forget to switch on the fire. Watch that thing. Anyway, the fire is on, people. I've just put it on. Right, we want it on a low heat. Yeah, because we don't want the sauce to burn. We're just going to heat it up a little bit. Okay. And we got some of that jerk. Tropical Sun barbecue jerk. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Tropical Sun. I'm just showing you what I use. It's not sponsored by Wood by the jerk sauce, nothing like that. I'm just showing you what I used. Yeah, okay, you can also use the reggae jerk sauce, right? It's up to you. Let's get that in there if it would come out. Right, we're not going to use the whole bottle because I'm not catering, I'm just doing it for my own personal, so I'll probably use like half the bottle. Okay, so we use half the bottle of that. Yeah, and then a trick of mine, or another thing that I add in there, is a little bit of vinegar. Yeah, so we're going to use the cap. This I can measure for you lot. We're going to put like 2 capfuls of vinegar, and that will give it its zing. All right, that will give it its little kick and the little twang. Right, and we're just gonna mix that up like so, and we're just gonna make it simmer a little bit so all the flavors could come together. Okay, and we want it to stay nice and thick. We don't want it to be water. Where water go? Yeah, we want it to stay nice and thick. Guys, you may hear me speaking Jamaican accent, you may hear me speaking all different kind of like, listen, I'm just mix and blend. Yeah, me spice up, me spice mixing everything. Woo! Don't forget, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share up the video. Right? Let everybody know what you know. Don't be selfish now. Share up the thing. Let them know what you know. And we're just gonna let that simmer for a little bit. I'm not gonna cover it. I'm gonna leave it open, and we're gonna taste it. It's got the little you want the little if you want to put a little bit of sugar in it, you can, but I don't like to put sugar in mine. I just want to have that little zing. You understand? So look at it, guys. So the fire is just making it bubble up, so we don't want it to, we're not boiling it, we're just bringing the flavors together. Okay, and that's it. As easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I would leave the ingredients that I used to combine this jerk sauce together to go with the chicken. So I would leave that in the description box so you can have a look. As I said, remember guys, I don't measure, I just put to taste. Okay, so that's it, guys. So we can switch off the fire. That is our sauce made and ready for when the chicken comes out the oven, or when we're ready for it up. All right, see you on the flip side when we come and check. All right, guys, so we are checking the progress. All right. Woo! Kitchen smell nice. Look at that. Right, so we're gonna juk. Can you see that's getting nice, and it's nice and soft? Can you see that? Right, so what we're gonna do from here on, right, look at that, I'm juking it for you guys to see. It's soft. Right, that's what we wanted. We wanted it to get tender. Right, so what we're gonna do from here on, we're gonna take up some of this gravy, right, because we don't want the chicken to be wet. We want it to be dry, right? So we're gonna suck up all that good. It's a shame that we don't need that good. But we're gonna suck that up. And we're gonna put it in there, and we've taken off the cover now, right? And we're gonna put it back in the oven without the cover on. Oops, did you see that? Did you guys see that? Okay, so we've got a bit, see what I'm saying, that the gravy, sorry, the chicken makes its own gravy. Yeah, it makes water. Yeah, so that's a lot of water, so we're just sucking up some of that and putting it in there. Yeah, just sucking that up. For those of you who don't know what this is a turkey baster. Yeah, but it comes in really handy. Let me put that down because it's getting hot. So I'm gonna hold it with my tea towel and put it to the corner like this and suck up all of that juice. Ooh, look at that. And we're gonna put that in there like so, and we're gonna use this. Oh Lord, did you guys see that? Oh my God, I think we have to replay. Right, and then what we're gonna do is gonna square it over the chicken like so. The rest of it that's there, because we want the chicken to be nice and tender. So we're gonna square it over, and we're not gonna take up all of the juices, right? Because we're gonna use this little bit and square over the chicken. Yeah, and we're gonna put that in the oven now, back in the oven like this, right, so it can take its color, right? And then the next time we go back into the oven is to turn it over for the other side to take its color. Yeah, all right then guys, we'll see you on the right. Guys, I flipped them over because I want them to take color on the back first before I turn it over, right? So I flip them over, and but look at that lovely seasoning. Can you see all that jerk seasoning there? Yeah, so imagine when that takes its color now, and that is gonna look beautiful. Right now my kitchen hot, hot like fire. You can see my face. It's hot, but we've taken all of the fluid out, all of the water, the excess water, okay? And we've just left a little bit of water, well, the chicken makes its own gravy, its own water, but we don't want it, we want it to dry up now, yeah? And I've basted it over again, and I've flipped it over, and I've done that with the other pieces of chicken that's in the oven, because remember, Spice does it big. So I've done that already, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've done, and we're gonna put it in the oven to take its color, okay? So see you on the flip side. So we're here, and this is the finished product. Look at that oven jerk. Don't it look beautiful? Listen, when you taste that, it's gonna be boom bang. Let me put your hands in the air. Boom bang. Listen to me, guys. This oven jerk is the shit. Can you see the grill? Look, just cameraman, zoom up for me. Can you see the grill marks? Can you see the beautiful color? Can you see all that jerk seasoning on it? Listen, don't play with me. And then we got the jerk sauce. Don't play with me. Don't play with me today. Spice is getting on. Do you understand? So I'm just gonna plate this up for you lot and show you the finished product. Right guys, so my dish is finished. Watch, look at my plate. So this is your final oven jerk with the sauce that I made, some fried plantain and some Spanish rice. Listen, if you want to know how to make this Spanish rice and you want to know how to make my green seasoning, you need to like, comment, subscribe and share. Like, comment, subscribe and share. Listen, I'm going to tuck in. Let me just break this chicken up for you guys. Let me get a fork. Hang on a minute. So let me just break this plate for you guys, for you to see what I am diving in here a minute. Look at that. Jeez! Look at that. Oh my God. Guys, can you see this plate? Can you really see this plate? Can you see that? The bone is not red. The chicken is cooked succulently. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. So guys, there you have it. Oven jerk. Holler at your girl Spice. Share your girl Spice infusion. These wells. Share it. Share it, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to cook next. Innit? Let me know what you want to cook next. Right? Comment below. Until next time, thanks for hanging out with Dee's World, and we will see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.